Yo, what is up YouTube? How are y'all doing today? I hope you're having an amazing day. In today's video we're going to be playing some more NASCAR Heat 5. We have a couple online people and more AIs in this video than the previous video that I posted of NASCAR. But this is going to be a two race video. Because this one's very short. This first one's very short. I started it very late. So right now, me and Ruga Booga's gonna fight for first place. The whole race, I was actually doing pretty good at the start. I would always beat everybody. But right around the first corners where I would always lose my speed, and then they would come out of nowhere and would catch up to me, and some of them would get around me. As you'll see in 2 seconds, they start drafting each other back there. Got Booga went up. I thought he was actually going up, but he tricked me. He went down low. I kind of bumped him. I see number 3 coming up, so I wreck him. I could and that just caused me to lose more positions. No caution came out. So now me and Glizzy, and finally caution comes out. Now me and Glizzy's gonna fight for 5th place. So it's going to be interesting trying to actually get caught back up into the top 5. Glizzy's a hard person to pass, but he's not that hard. Like, you can fake him out here and there, but you know, sometimes you can't really trick him. Will Spec, I never played with him, so he seemed like he was wrecking everybody. Andrew, 0001 was actually not 001 was actually pretty good. I didn't really see him wreck anybody. So I didn't know how hard it was gonna pass him, but if I could get a good draft off and good start, I'd be good. And as you've seen, I got a good start right there and got past Glizzy, but Will Spec was trying to wreck Andrew, I guess. And he ends up wrecking into the wall, makes me wreck into him and lose a little bit of speed. So everybody starts past me. Then he bumps me up again. So now I lose even more spots. Go back down to 11th. Now I don't even care what spot I get into. I'm trying to wreck Will. So I go down low, but I lose speed by doing that. So I didn't get to him, and I go into the inside, and I'm like, okay, you're not winning. I push him up, and he goes down, and the race ends. I get into 9th, and I cut the scene so I could go ahead and skip to the second race, so you're not watching the preview of when that race ended and before this race starts. But right here we get a okay start. We get a late shift into 4th. We get wrecked off the bat, no caution, I guess because I went out too farther out and no cars were near me. So now I gotta push forwards and hope I can catch up to him, or hope somebody causes caution. Now I know somebody will. As you see, somebody actually does cause a caution right there. I hit 42, and so I get it one spot up. Now my plan is to just push my way forward and get it to at least top 10 is what I'm hoping. And so as soon as this starts, as soon as the green light goes, I'm pushing forwards. Like, I'm going down to the bottom. I'm cutting everybody off. And as you can see, Andrew actually goes down below. So I wanted to draft him, but I wanted to see if I can't cut some people off. He goes high. I could have went high with him, but I was like seeing if I can't get enough speed and go around him on the bottom, but I didn't. I ended up hitting Cope and Wallace in the back. I thought maybe I could get enough speed going straight, but I didn't. So I ended up going back up, get a draft a little bit. I start passing some more cars. I see Andrew there again, so I go down, see if I can't draft him. It don't happen, so I'm just like trying to stay like with them and see if I can't just cut some more people off on the bottom, because that's my best bet right now. Is like, I'm faster than most of these cars. I just have to get around them, and the best thing right now is to go down below on the bottom of the yellow line and pass them. And I know you really shouldn't be doing that. But it's a video game, and I said fuck all these AIs and all these other online people. People start wrecking here. I slam into 28 right there. There's another caution called, so that also helps me out right there. People actually skip this caution. Thank you for skipping it. I hate sitting like 30 seconds waiting for people just to skip the caution. But right here we got Jared on the side of us. Jared gets an actually very good start, so I try to go below and see if I can't get some kind of speed going and start cut him off. He actually tries to cut me off but doesn't. He goes back high. I stay down low. I start cutting a lot of people off. I had some more speed than those people in front of me. They actually start slowing down, so I just cut in. And we had Spud in the white car in front of us actually lose control there. We got Bodine now in front of us, and we're going to go down below. We're going to follow these cars. We're going to see if we can't cut off Bodine right here. He actually cuts me off, so I have to slam on my... Well, I have to let off the gas. I don't get enough speed around that corner, so my best bet is to try to get behind him and see if I can't get a draft going and then cut him off later on. I get enough speed right here. I do cut him off somewhat. Now I do have the bottom, but he also now has the speed on me again. So I'll try to go back down to the bottom and see if I can't cut him off. I should have went up farther. I should have went up more, I mean, but I stayed down below. I ended up hitting him, and now I have to pass Schreider. Okay. Now, I'm going to keep my same game plan and keep staying at the bottom because the high lane was just not going to work for me. It seemed like I was just not going to get enough speed, and all my speed was coming from the bottom lane. So that's what I want to do right here. Just try to stay on the bottom lane as much as I can so I can gain more positions. And we went from 40th to 7th. Okay, now that's pretty good. Now I come down below and I'm going to see if I can't gain some speed and get behind them, but I end up not getting enough speed on them, so I'm just trying to keep 7th right now and try to work my way up. That I'm going to try to pass Schreider is my plan and not get passed in the process of trying to pass him. Number 3 ends up wrecking in the wall and comes down, and I end up wrecking him, and I wreck Spuds, I think it was. Some more people get caught up in that, so I end up having to pit because I don't know how bad my damage was. I know I hit him pretty hard, so I ended up just pitting, and I'm like, whatever position I get in, I guess. There's nothing I can do at that point. I ended up going into first, going to second, and I missed the gear. I went back in first. I get into third, and then I didn't miss fourth, but I didn't shift into fourth. So now that fucked me up. I'm behind. Once again, I have nobody to draft, no way to catch up. So I'm just praying at this point that maybe I can get enough speed on these straightaways to catch up. And right here, I actually do catch up, and I'm trying to see if I can't draft somebody to catch up even more. Ford's helping me out, so I draft him. At this point, I don't care what I do. I'm gonna hit everybody. I'm gonna go inside. Right here, we start passing all the cars. We get into 32nd. I'm gonna go around to everybody. I don't really want to draft. I ended up hitting Hensley right there in the 66 car. He doesn't wreck. It would have been good if he would have wrecked. But then I hit the 28 trying to cause a caution there. But it doesn't cause a caution. So then I just have to keep going. I try to cut off Marlin. My bad. I almost said Marlin. And then I cut them two off. I'm behind Means right here. I need somebody to wreck somebody so I can get some more positions going. Because I know if a wreck happens, I'm Gucci and I can get at least maybe top 15. Maybe top 10 is possible. They wreck right here, and number 3 gets smacked by me. Like, I smacked number 3. I want to say that would be Dale Hart Jr. I'm not junior, senior.
Still there.
And the race finally ends. I get in 16th place, but if you did enjoy, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. Peace out, y'all.